Yeah, turn the ignition, start the machine. The dirtiest player that you ever seen. The cowbell is ringing inside of the brain. I'm bringing the thunder, I'm bringing the rain. The tires are smoking, the rubber is burning. The wheels of the destiny finally turning. I'm drifting around every corner and bend. I'm not your enemy, not your friend. Cowbell Carnage, the sound of the street. Listen to the heavy and distorted beat. Phonkalypse 2026. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. Yeah. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. The bass is distorted, the speaker is blown. I'm sitting entirely here on the throne of asphalt and concrete and metal and dust. And speed and aggression is the only trust. I shift into gear and I floor the pedal. I'm winning the golden and beautiful medal for being the fastest and being the hardest, regarded by many as beautiful artists. The funk is the fuel that is running the veins. I'm breaking the mental and physical chains. The rhythm is chaotic, the energy raw. Following only my personal law of velocity, power, and total control. I'm selling my body, but keeping my soul. The shadows are moving, the city is bright. I'm owning the day and I'm owning the night. Cowbell Carnage, the sound of the street. Listen to the heavy and distorted beat. Phonkalypse 2026. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. They try to keep up, but they falling behind. I'm leaving the average losers to find their own way home in the smoke and the haze. I'm setting the entire city ablaze with lyrical fire and musical heat. I'm standing up solid on my own 2 feet. The engine is roaring, the beast is awake, causing the very foundation to shake. So buckle the seatbelt and hold on tight. We are driving straight into the glorious night. The 2020 sees the year of the drift, giving the culture a beautiful gift of aggression and power and unfiltered sound, leveling everything down to the ground. The Cowbell Carnage is finally here, conquering every doubt and the fear. Cowbell Carnage, the sound of the street. Listen to the heavy and distorted beat. Phonkalypse 2026. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. I'm hitting you hard with the powerful bricks. I'm coming straight out of the depths of the grave. I'm not a civilian, I'm not a slave to the system that wants me to be nice and quiet. I'm starting a personal lyrical ride. The sound is muddy, the texture is rough. You think you are hard, but you ain't tough enough to handle the pressure, to handle the weight. I'm sealing your bitter and terrible fate. Memphis Demon living inside, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. The bass is so heavy it shatters the bone. I'm building the kingdom entirely alone. The samples are chopped and the samples are screwed. I'm putting you into a terrible mood. The darkness is calling, the shadows along. I'm singing the brutal and terrible song of underground power and underground kings. I'm ready for whatever the future brings. My voice is gravel, my lyrics are stone. I'm sitting entirely here on the throne. I don't need to polish, I don't need to shine. Everything here is officially mine. The grit and the grime and the dirt on the track. There isn't a way of you turning it back. I'm haunted by demons of hustle and grind, leaving the laziest people behind. I lurk in the corners, I lurk in the night, preparing my spirit for glorious fight. Memphis Demon living inside, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. The bass is so heavy it shatters the bone. I'm building the kingdom entirely alone. The tape persisting, the vinyl is scratch. I'm lighting the dangerous lyrical match to burn down the industry built upon lies. I see the reflection of truth in the eyes of the monsters and villains who stand by my side, filled with the honor and filled with the pride. We are the reject, we are the outcast, built to be first and built to last. So turn off the lights and turn up the bass. I'm staring straight into the destiny face. The 22C Phonk is darker than ever. I'm clever and strong and I'm totally clever. The demon is taking control. I'm finally taking the toll of the soul. Welcome to the dungeon, welcome to hell. I hope that you feel incredibly well. Memphis Demon living inside, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. The bass is so heavy it shatters the bone. I'm building the kingdom entirely.
Check the microphone, 1, 2, 3. Is anybody listening to real me? I'm turning it up to the maximum gain. I'm causing the physical levels of pain to the eardrums of anyone standing around. I'm leveling everything down to the ground. The vibration shaking the teeth in the jaw, following only my personal law. Bass overload, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. Oh, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. Clean, I want it dirty and raw. I'm striking you down with the physical paw of sonic aggression and sonic attack. There isn't a way of you turning it back. The speakers are smoking, the wires are fried. There is nowhere left for you to run and hide. The frequency dropping below what you hear, filling you up with a terrible fear. I'm clipping the signal, distorting the wave. I'm digging a beautiful musical grave for soft and melodic and pitiful tunes. I'm howling at multiple digital moons. The energy level is critical now, taking the final and terrible bow. The roof is collapsing, the floor is gone. I'm continuing rocking until the dawn. Overload, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. Oh, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. They say less is more, but I say more is best. I'm putting the subwoofers to the test. If it ain't shaking the concrete, it ain't right. I'm owning the day and I'm owning the night with pure unadulterated power and noise. I'm separating the men from the boys. The funk apocalypse is reaching the peak. I found the answers I managed to seek. So put in the earplugs and get out the room. Prepare for this sonic and terrible doom. The 20 quincy sound destruction pure. Finding the only and permanent cure for silence and boredom and being polite. I'm ready to start up a terrible fight with sound waves as weapons and rhythm as shield. I'm never gonna stumble and never gonna yield. Bass overload, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. Overload, system is crash, turning the reality into the ash. It's too loud, it's too hard, it's too much, destroying everything that I touch. 4 on the floor, the kick is just driving the beat. I'm moving my body and moving my feet. The rhythm is hypnotic, pulling me in. I don't know where to stop or begin. It's a fusion of styles, a mixture of heat. I'm walking the dangerous musical street where Memphis meets Chicago in the middle night, preparing my spirit for glorious fight. Welcome to the house of fun. Step inside, let the rhythm take you on a beautiful ride. Don't stop moving, don't stop the groove. We got something heavy to finally prove. The sweat is dripping, the energy high. I'm reaching my hands to the digital sky. The bassline is rolling, the cowbells ring. I'm ready for whatever the music will bring. It's a workout anthem, a cardio blast. Built to be first and built to last. I keep on pushing, I keep on going. The river of power is constantly flowing. I'm locked in the pocket, locked in the zone. I'm building the kingdom entirely alone. One rep at a time, one step on the track. There isn't a way of me turning back. The house phone rhythm is fueling the soul. I'm finally taking the total control of mind and body and spirit combined, leaving the average people behind. Welcome to the house of fun. Step inside, let the rhythm take you on a beautiful ride. Don't stop moving, don't stop the groove. We got something heavy to finally prove. BPM is rising, the heart rate is up. I'm drinking the victory out of the cup. The strobe lights are flashing, the shadows dance. I'm taking the final and glorious chance to become the best version of who I am. I'm not a sacrificial and pitiful lamb. I'm the wolf on the dance floor, the beast in the gym. You better never ever try mess with him. The 2020 sleep sound is moving the crowd. I'm screaming the truth and I'm screaming it loud. The house of Phonk is open for business today. Get out of the territory, get out of the way. We won't stop moving until we collapse. Running the ultimate victory laps. The rhythm is eternal, the power is real. This is the only way I wanna feel. Welcome to the house of fun. Step inside, let the rhythm take you on a beautiful ride. Don't stop moving, don't stop the groove. We got something heavy to finally prove. key. I'm a wave rider, surfing the sound. I'm listening to the heavy and beautiful pound of the beat in the distance, the beat in the heart. I'm tearing the musical fabric apart. It's dreamy but hard, it's soft but it's rough. You think you are hard, but you ain't tough enough to handle the emotion mixed with the rage. I'm turning the ultimate violent page. I'm focused and calm in the center of storm. I'm breaking the pattern and breaking the form. The reed bass is growling beneath the track. There isn't a way of you turning it back. I close my eyes and I visualize when I don't know where to stop or begin. The journey is endless, the ocean is vast, built to be first and built to last. Let's navigate through the fog and the mist. I'm crossing the names off the dangerous list with surgical precision and total control. I'm selling my body but keeping my soul. I'm a wave rider, surfing the sound. I'm listening to the heavy and beautiful pound of the beat in the distance, the beat in the heart. I'm tearing the musical fabric apart. The neon lights are reflecting in rain. I'm mastering every single piece of the pain, translating the struggle into the art. I'm playing the string of the destiny art. The 2020 Sulis wave is coming for you. I know exactly what you're going to do before you even think it inside of your head. I'm 10 steps ahead until you are dead. So ride the wave or get drowned in the sea. This is the only version of real me. The way Phonk aesthetic is fueling the mind, leaving the average people behind. I'm soaring above in the digital sky, waving a final and cheerful goodbye to old way of living and old way of thought. I'm keeping the lessons that I have been taught. I'm a wave rider, surfing the sound. I'm listening to the heavy and beautiful pound of the beat in the distance, the beat in the heart. I'm tearing the musical fabric apart.
Welcome to the fog with the spirit of the past. Nothing in this digital world is gonna last. I'm haunted by the rhythm and haunted by the beat. The coldest motherfucker walk down the street. My voice is like a whisper but loud as a gun. I finished every battle before it even begun. The tape is always hissing, the vinyl always cracked. There isn't any way of you turning it back. Ghost, Memphis, calling from the dark, leaving a permanent and invisible mark. The bass is the anchor, the bass is the soul. I'm finally taking the total control. I look in the shadows of the 2026. I'm fixing the reality with musical tricks. The subwoofer throbbing like a heart in the chest. I'm putting every single competitor to test. They talk about the glitter, they talk about the shine, but everything corrupted is officially mine. I prefer the grime and I prefer the dirt, feeling the maximum in levels of hurt. I don't need a spotlight, don't need a fame, but remembering the letters inside of the name. I am the anomaly inside of the code. I'm walking down the narrow and the difficult road. The samples are bloody and samples are raw, following only my personal law. Underground power and underground might. I'm owning the day and I'm owning the night. Ghost of Memphis, calling from the dark, leaving a permanent and invisible mark. The bass is the anchor, the bass is the soul. I'm finally taking the total control. The piano is creepy, the drums are so hard. I'm playing the ultimate and winning this card to destiny, greatness and permanent fame. Everyone is starting to mention the name. The iron reign of the ghost is here, conquering every single doubt and the fear. I breathe in the smoke and I breathe in the haze. I'm setting the entire history ablaze, so turn up the volume and dim every light. Welcome to the eternal and glorious night. The 2026 starting to rise. I see the reflection of truth in the eyes of the warriors, lifting the heaviest time with the heart of a beast and the soul of a lion. The ghost of Memphis is got in the way, watching the every average to pass away. Ghost of Memphis, calling from the dark, leaving a permanent and invisible mark. The bass is the anchor, the bass is the soul. I'm finally taking the total control.
I'm a beast in the machine, a cog in the gear. I'm conquering every single human fear. The metal is clanking, the pulleys are loud. I'm standing above every average crowd. My breath is the steam and my blood is the oil. I'm risen from heavy and dangerous soil. I push and I pull and I lift and I press. I'm making the maximum possible mess. Cyber Grunt! The sound of the iron, with the heart of a machine and soul of a lion. I never get tired and I never get weak. I found the answers I managed to seek. The beat is industrial, the beat is so mean. The most aggressive that you've ever been seen is happening now in the center of gym. You better never ever try to mess up with him. I'm lifting the world and I'm lifting the weight. I'm sealing every single piece of the fate of the muscles I'm building in character forge. I'm standing entirely here on the gorge. The 808 bass is a sledgehammer blow. I'm running the ultimate victory show. One rep at a time until everything breaks, causing the very foundation to shake. I don't need a break and I don't need a rest. I'm putting the system to ultimate test. The 2020 said sound is metal on stone. I'm sitting entirely here on the throne. The sound of the iron, with the heart of a machine and soul of a lion. I never get tired, I never get weak. I found the answers I managed to seek. I sweat in the dark and I grind in the light. I'm owning the day and I'm owning the night. With the fury of engine and speed of the bolt, I'm giving the culture a terrible jolt. The iron rain of machinery starts, breaking the records and breaking the charts. I'm sovereign supreme and I'm totally hard. I'm playing the winningest and ultimate card. So plug me in and then turn up the volt. Prepare for the sudden and terrible jolt. This cyber grunt is officially live. I'm built to conquer and built to survive in the dystopia of iron and dystopia of steel. This is the only reality I wanna feel. The mixtape is spinning the energy high, waving a final and cheerful goodbye. Cyber grunt, the sound of the iron, with the heart of a machine and soul of a lion. I never get tired, I never get weak. I found the answers I managed to see. Cyber grunt, cyber grunt, cyber grunt.
I crawl through the night like a shadow on wall. I'm waiting for every opponent to fall. The speedometer climbing to red of the zone. I'm building the kingdom entirely alone. The neon is blurring, the neon is bright. I'm owning the midnight and owning the night. I'm quicker than lightning and sharper than steel. This is the power that I truly feel. Night crawler, faster than light, running the streets in the middle of night. The cowbells are ringing, the bass is so deep. A promise of victory I'm going to keep. I drift through the maze, I'm setting the entire city ablaze with velocity. I'm bound to spirit of wild, the favorite son and the prodigal child of the pavement and asphalt and rubber and dust. And the acceleration is the only trust. The 23/6 energy is pumping the vein. I'm mastering every single piece of the pain. My vision is tunnel, my focus is sharp. I'm playing the string of the destiny harp. The exhaust is the scream and the engine is roar. I don't wanna live and be average no more. I wanna be limitless, wanna be free. The only version of the real me. The iron rain of the night has begun. I am the only and singular one. Night crawler, faster than light, running the streets in the middle of night. The bells are ringing, the bass is so deep. A promise of victory I'm going to keep. Bypass the limits, I bypass the rules, leaving the area of pitiful fools who are scared of the danger and scared of the fast. I'm built to be first and built to the last. The adrenaline rush is the ultimate drug. I'm giving them the culture a powerful shug of pure unadulterated power and speed, fulfilling the area of internal need. So watch the tail lights and watch for the glow. I'm running the ultimate velocity show. The Nightcrawler mixtape is reaching the end. I'm not your enemy and not your friend. I'm simply the blur in the corner of my, waving a final and cheerful goodbye. The 2020 swing year is the year of the drift, giving the world a magnificent gift. Night crawler, faster than light, running the streets in the middle of night. The bells are ringing, the bass is so deep. A promise of victory I'm going to keep.
This is a pulse of the way to involve. I'll tell you how to pride the word is always come.
Listen to the pulse of the metal and stone. I'm sitting entirely here on the throne. The rhythm is heavy, the rhythm is thick. I'm moving the iron so fast and so quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, count every rep. You better watch out for the reputation rep. I'm the master of time and the master of pace. I'm winning the limitless marathon race. Still pulse, the beat of the power. This is my minute and this is my hour. I sync with the rhythm, I sync with the weight. I'm owning every single piece of the fate. The bass is a heartbeat, steady and strong. This is the place where I finally belong. Inside of the pocket and inside of the zone. I'm working out here entirely alone, but the whole world is listening now to the sound of the heavy and beautiful pound on the ground. The iron rain of the rhythm is live. I'm built to
to survive.
I breathe with the 808, breathe with the kick. I'm using the ultimate lyrical trick to manipulate matter and manipulate force. I'm staying entirely here on the course of absolute excellence, absolute might. I'm owning the day and I'm owning the night. The 2020 seed sound is a powerful gift, giving the spirit a beautiful lift.
Still pulsing, the beat of the power. This is my minute and this is my hour. I sync with the rhythm, I sync with the weight. I'm owning every single piece of the fate.
I load up the plates in the rhythm of funk, leaving every single piece of the junk far behind me in the shadows of past. Nothing from history is going to last, except for the pulse of the iron and wheel. I'm climbing the highest and difficult hill with courage and honor and head held high, looking straight into the destiny eye.
So feel the vibration and feel the control. I'm finally taking the toll of the soul. The steel pulsing beating inside of the gym. You better never ever try mess with him. The iron reign of the rhythm is done. I am the only and singular one. The mixtape is over but power is real. This is the only reality I feel.
Still pulse,
The beat of the power. This is my minute and this is my hour. I sync with the rhythm, I sync with the weight. I'm owning every single piece of the fate.
Temperature drops to the absolute zero. I'm not a villain and not a hero. I'm simply the coldest and singular one. I finished the battle before it begun. The breath in the air is a silver mist. I'm crossing the names off the dangerous list. The 2026 winter is starting today. Get out of the territory, get out of the way.
Absolute zero, frozen in time, serving the ultimate lyrical crime. The iron rain is reaching a peak. I found the answers I managed to seek.
I'm solid as iceberg and solid as stone. I'm reigning entirely here on the throne of the tundra and glacier and frozen domain. I'm mastering every single piece of the pain. The funk is a blizzard that blows through the night. I'm owning the dark and I'm owning the light. No mercy, no pity, no warmth in the chest. I'm putting the world to the ultimate test. I shatter the weakness like frozen glass. I'm watching the average moments to pass. The 808 bass is a crack in the ice. I never negotiate, never ask twice. I'm surgical, clinical, pure and refined, leaving the emotional far behind. The revolution protocol is frozen and hard. I'm playing the ultimate winning this card.
Absolute zero, frozen in time, serving the ultimate lyrical crime. The iron rain is reaching the peak. I found the answers I managed to see. Frozen in time, serving the ultimate lyrical crime. The iron rain is reaching the peak. I found the answers I managed to see.
The stars are my jewels, the moon is my shield. I'll die in the battle before I will yield. The iron rain of the winter is done. I am the only and singular one. The 2026 is officially gold. The greatest story that was ever finally told is ending right here in the center of space, without any leaving a singular trace. So close down the curtain and turn off the light. Prepare for the eternal and glorious night. The absolute zero is all that remains. I'm breaking the mental and physical chains. The Phonkalypse is finished, the mission complete. I'm standing up on my own 2 feet. Goodbye to the past and welcome to now. Taking the final and permanent bow.
Absolute zero, frozen in time, serving the ultimate lyrical crime. The iron rain is reaching the peak. I found the answers I managed to seek. The iron rain is reaching the peak. I found the answers I managed to seek.